Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Good, okay. All right, well, welcome to today's program. We're super excited about this. We do this yearly, and this is a great opportunity for all of us today. So President Greg came up to me today, and I think he went through the past 10 Sergeant-at-Arms, and this is what you get. So I'm it, so welcome. Today is obviously a very special event, so thank you all for coming. And with that, I'm going to invite Pete Enwall to come on up. Let's just go ahead and do Pledge Allegiance. Okay, welcome. Okay, yes. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with truth and justice for all. All right. Welcome, Lori. Come on up.
It's a big day, isn't it? It's going to be a fun day. Let's have a word of prayer together. We are entering now at full speed into the holiday season, a season focused on giving to one another because of the many blessings we have all received. And it is with the spirit of giving that we come to our agenda for today. Bless our time together as we rejoice in all the good work that has been done, amazing international impact generated right here from Gainesville. Stimulate our hearts with this spirit of giving as we enjoy supporting such a worthy cause. May we heed the words of the scriptures. The point is this: whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows bountifully will also reap bountifully. And it is in this spirit that we pray and look forward to this time. Amen.
Thank you, Lori. All right, we have an announcement today. I believe Dwight. Oh, yes, you may be seated. Thanks, Rick. A little rusty. With that, we have an announcement today. Dwight McKee, come on up, buddy.
Jump to speak with you. Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians. Just a save the date reminder, Seafood Fest this Thursday. We're really excited, looking forward to it. It's got a lot of great food, great music. It's the last time to buy your tickets. 5 tickets for $250, $60 a piece. They go up on the day of the event on Thursday. So get your tickets right over here with Wes. Again, Hatchet Creek, 5.5 miles east of the airport. The Rotary site. We're going to have a great time. We were out there over the weekend. I appreciate all the volunteers that came and helped. We got the place in great shape. Got a little Christmas theme going, so we're going to have a Santa's Seafood Spectacular. So everybody come on out. Thanks again. You won't have to see me after today. I don't have to be preaching Seafood Fest, so thank you.
Thank you, Dwight. And also for the Seafood Spectacular, we have some stone crab claw that was just added along with snow crab. So it's going to be a really, really fun event. So looking forward to seeing everybody out there. And with that, I'd like to bring up President. One more announcement? No? Well, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Welcome, Liddy. We're not on my list.
This is what happens when you get a fill-in. December 20th, our holiday party. Just want to remind everybody, we're going to have music. We're going to have Santa. There are sign-up sheets on your tables. Please let us know if you plan on coming. Your family is invited as well, so we'd like to know who's coming so that Santa can be prepared and so that we can make sure that we have enough seats and enough food for everybody. So thank you very much.
Sorry about that. All right, with that, President Greg Young.
All right, thank you, Jason. Yeah, Thank you, Brendan. All right, here we go. So I was saying, as I was saying, I kind of threw Jason in there at the last minute, and I didn't prepare very well for the agenda today. So my apologies. That's on me. So I want to mention a couple of things. And Brendan, if we could bring up the Cross Creek slide. We had a fun and fellowship this weekend out at Marjorie Kennan Rollins, and we followed it up at the Yearling Restaurant. We had 14 show and then 10 at the Yearling, and so that was really fun. And we also had another fun and fellowship, so to speak, and it was raising money for the Salvation Army by bell ringing at the Thornbrook Publix. And Ernest from the Salvation Army told me today that we raised over $908 for the Salvation Army this year. So please give yourselves a round of applause. One last note on a little bit sadder note. I just wanted to say that Bobby Hall is not here today because she is attending her younger brother's funeral up in Jacksonville. It was kind of an unexpected event, but anyway, she just wanted to say hello to everyone. Wanted you to know. Let's see if I can make this happen, and then we can move on. Do these come in different sizes? Oh, that's how it is. Okay, so with that, I'd like to bring up our program today, and Miss Elena Frazier will be leading our program.
Awesome. Hey, everybody. I hope you're bidding early and often. Thank you so much for coming to the Sustainable Cambodia auction today. I really want to introduce the man in the yellow suit, which is Ben Campen. Ben, come on up. He's our auctioneer for the day, along with his nephew, Brad Campen, the illustrious Brad Campen, let's put it that way. So, Ben, why don't you get started?
Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians and guests. It's good to be here. I didn't want anybody to miss me today, so I put new batteries in this thing, and hopefully you'll be able to see me. So, appreciate it. Thank you, Mike. 85, would you get 90, would you get 95, would you get 100, would you get a quarter, would you get a half, would you get 75, would you get 200, would you get 2.5, would you get 300, where? All right, we ready to go? All right. It takes three things to have a great auction. It takes good items, and Elena and the team have done a great job of getting some good items to auction off today. It takes good buyers, and I see a lot of good buyers out there, people with open hearts and open wallets, and it takes a good auctioneer. That's the reason I brought my nephew. So put the pressure on him. Anyway, we're gonna have a good time today. We have about 12 items. We're gonna go right through them, and if you're interested in bidding on them, just hold your hand up and I'll tell you when to take it down. And I like it. Y'all go with me there. We'll have a good time. The first item we're going to sell today is a Crystal River Manatee snorkeling tour for 4 people, along with lunch or dinner for 4, and a West Scows Manatee print for 4 people, Crystal River Manatee outing. Who started off? Who give me $1,000 to go for 4 people? Who give me 1,000? Who give me 500? 500. Now 600. I have 600. Now 700. We get 700. We get 700. We get 700. We get 7. I'm at 600. We get 700. We get 700. We get 700. We get 700. We get 7. At 600. We get 700. 700. Thank you. Now 800. Now 800. Now 900. Now 900. We get 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 9. It's your turn again. We get 900. 800. We get 900. We get 900. We get 900. We get 900. 800. We get 900. 800, we give 900. You want to give 8.5? 8.5? 8.5? I have sold it. Oh, 8.5. Okay, 8.5. Now 900. Sorry about it, Tony. 900. Now 9.5. 9.5. 9.5. It's your turn again, Nancy. 900, Tony Barr. Next item is the item that Ed Ellett has donated for many, many years of inshore fishing trip. It's been a staple of our auction and love by everyone who's ever gone on it. Ed's a super fisherman, and this is for a maximum of 2 guests, and tackles and rods and everything available from Ed, or you can bring your own. And he'll even fillet the fish for you. That's an extra special thing. So we'll start off with $1,000. He'll give, Ed, you want to say anything about it real quick? Yeah.
To stand up here if there were any questions, but I'll briefly say a couple things. Last year, Doug Wilcox, and he was a winner, and he brought his son, Zach, and that picture, I wish it could be lowered a little bit because Zach is holding up a very nice Spanish mackerel he caught that day. But we had a good trip with catching spotted sea trout. There's a bonus thing I'm including in the trip where the winner, I will join them into the Coastal Conservation Association Florida Star Family Fishing Tournament, where they give away some $500,000 in prizes after the tournament through a random draw type of basis. As to the fun, unique experience, would love for anyone to participate that is so inclined.
Thank you, Ed. All right. Great time. Who'll start off? Who'll give me 500 to go? 500. Who'll give 500? I'm going to give 500. 500. Thank you, in the back. Now 600. I made 500. I'm going to get 600. At 5, I'm going to get 600. 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 I'm at 5. I'm going to get 600. 5. Folks, there's a rule about auction. It takes 2 or more. It's like dancing. If you're dancing with yourself or you're dancing with somebody, it's a lot more fun dancing with somebody. So who'll dance with me? I got 500, now 600. 500 to get 600, now 700. 600 to get 700, 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 to get 7. I think we to get 700, to get 700, to get 7. I'm at 600 to get 700, to get 700, to get 700, to get 700, to get 7. 600 to get 7. 600 to get 700 to get 700 to get 7. 700 to get 700 to get 7. Thank you. Now, Kirk. Now 8. 700 to get 8. 7 to give 800 to 800 to 800 to 800 to 800 to 8. 700 to get 800. 700 to give 800. Anyone would give 800? I'm at 700 to give 8. 7.5. Anybody get 7.5? Sold. Kirk Klein, 700. Next item is an item is a week at Pat Thomas's Rosemary Beach condo. There's 2 beds, 2.5 baths with a rooftop pool, and availability is listed on the screen, it says. So, Pat, anything you want to say about it? A lot of good time. Okay. Determine, what was the question? Pat, do you have the times?
Availability is on there on the screen, bottom left. I can't make it any bigger, I'm sorry.
You don't read about Brandon?
Yeah, January 12th through the 19th, January 22nd through 29th, all in 2023, by the way, all next year. April 30th through May 7th, July 30th through August 6th, September 3rd through the 10th, and October 29th through the November 5th. want to say it louder and I'll repeat it for you, or I can give you a microphone? Sorry.
Are we good? Any other questions? Anybody need clarification on the dates? Okay. Who started out at $1,000? $1,000. Now 12 and a half. That 1,000 would get 12 and a half. 1,000 would get 12 and a half. Half would give half. Half would give 12 and a half. And now 15. 15 would give 15. 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 Now 17 and a half. And now $2,000. That's 17 and a half. Would get 2,000. 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 Would get 22 and a half. I'm at 2,000. Would get 2 and a half. Half would get 2 and a half. Would get 2 and a half. Would get 2 and a half. 2,000 would get 2 and a half. 2,000 would get 21. 2,000 would get 21. 2,000 would get 21. 2,000 would get 21. I have sold it. $2,000 to Marie. And the silent auction closes in 5 minutes. Okay, go in and just put a $500 on everything, and you don't have to worry about it. With your name, yes. Yeah. We want somebody who can pay for it. Put Chip Emmo on there. Okay, next item. It's a gator hunt that Sarah Owens has lined up, organized on an airboat for 1 or 2 people for the 2023 season. The season takes place from mid-August through October, and the permit will determine specific dates and times when they are issued by the Florida Fish and Wild Game Commission. So who started out at $1,000? $1,000. $1,000, thank you. Now 12 and a half. 1,000 would get 12 and a half. 1,000 would get 12 and a half. Half would give a half. Half would get 12 and a half. 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 I'm at 1,000 would get 12 and a half. Would get 12 and a half. Would get 12 and a half. Who give 11? 1,000 to give 1,100. 1,000 give 1,100. We get 1,100. We get 1,100. 1,100. 11 would get 1,100. I'm at 1,000 give 1,100. 1,000 give 1,100. 1,100 once. 1,100 twice. Sold. Pete Enwall, $1,000. Okay,
And I'd just like to say and point out that when you came in, we didn't stand out quite as
bad. We're glad you're here. Thank you. We have a frog gig trip here. It includes sunset airboat ride on Orange Lake for 2 guests. After sunset, the frogs come out, and that's when the fun begins. Each frog gigging hunt normally yields about 100 to 150 frogs. That's a lot of frogs, John. Yeah. These are our hosts here. And they know what they're doing. They've done this before, I think.
Pretty regular.
Good. All right. It's going to occur between late spring and early summer. It's a basic perfect time.
Yes, because of warmer weather. You don't want to be out there when it's cold.
No. Okay. Storm Long, who give $1,000 to go for the frog gigging trip? This is for 2 guests. $1,000. Who give $1,000? Who give 500? Who give 500 to go frog gigging? Who's ever been frog gigging? More fun than a barrel of monkeys, they tell me. Okay. Who give 500? 500, thank you. Now 600. I'm at 500, I'm gonna get 600. 500, I'm gonna get 600, 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 I'm gonna get 6. That's 600, I'm gonna get 600, I'm gonna get 600, I'm gonna get 600, I'm gonna get 6. I'm at 500, I'm gonna get 6. 500, I'm gonna get 600, I'm gonna get 600, I'm gonna get 600, I'm gonna get 6. 500, I'm gonna get 600. Going once at 500, I'm gonna get 600. I have sold it. $500. Was that Billy? Thank you, Billy. This next item is a Zulu Nala African Photo Safari. Exciting times. And Jan Legler has been on that trip, and she told me just a while ago that she would go again. So we're going to give her the opportunity along with you to do that. But Jan, you want to come up and say a few words? Okay, Jan's here to answer any questions. She has told me before she's had a great time and loved it every bit. Yeah. Okay. How it works is the company that hosts over there, they split the money with the club. So the Rotary Club would get half of the proceeds from the auction, and that's the way it works. You have a great time there. Who'll give 3,000 to go? This is for you and two people. Two people, all inclusive. You got to pay your airfare to get there, of course. But as far as time there, you have a week. Yeah, right, Jan. You have a week there. Yeah. You have up to, Jan says you have up to 3 years to use it. So, yeah. Who'll give 3,000 to go? What happened to your other fingers? I see two. Somebody help him out. Give him another finger. I got a finger. No, I won't go there. I was going to give you the finger. All right, Shane, we got you at 2,000. Who get 2,500? 2,000 to get 25. 2,000 to get 25. Well, we need it says here, I missed this. Shane, we need 2,500 as a minimum bid. 25, thank you. Not 25 is what it's over. 2,500 I'm bid. Who gives $3,000? 2,500, I'm gonna get 3,000, I'm gonna get 3,000, I'm gonna get 3,000, I'm gonna get 3,000, I'm gonna get 3. 2,500, I'm gonna get 3. Who get 27 and a half? 25, I'm gonna get 7 and a half. 25, I'm gonna get 7 and a half, 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 I'm gonna get 7 and a half. 25 and 7 and a half. 25, I'm gonna get 27 and a half. 27 and a half. 25, I'm gonna get 7 and a half. 25, 7 and a half. Once, twice, sold. Shane, you bought it. Okay. I have been informed that the silent auction is over. So if you want to spend some money, raise your hand. Yes. Seventh item is a turkey hunt donated by Florida Outdoor Experience, organized by David Gracie. This guided hunt is with catered meals. The guides have years of experience chasing mature gobblers and are likely to encounter multiple long beards and birds. The silent auction is over. Okay. So on the turkey hunt, who'll give 500 to go? Who bid 500? Who'll give me 500? Thank you. Now 600. I'm at 500, but get 600. 600, now 700. Now 800. 800, but 800, 800, 800, now 900. I got you, Ivan, at 800. Now 900. 800 would get 900. 800 would get 900, would get 900, would get 900, would get 900. It's your turn again. Would get 900. 900, now $1,000. 1,000 would get 1,000, would get 1,000, would get 1,000. I have you just ahead of you 1,000. You only get 1,100. Jan? Pat, you only give 1,100? You're 11. Okay, now 1,200. Ivan, 1,200. 1,200. 1,200. Now 13. 1,200 would get 13. 1,200 would get 13. Would get 13. Would get 13. Pat would get 13. 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 I'm at 1,200. Would get 13. 1,200 would get 13. 100 would get 13. Would get 13. Would get 13. Now 14 would get 14. Would get 14. At 1,400 would get 14. Would get 14. Ivan, it's fun to bid though, isn't it? 14? You want me to get 14? I'm at 1,300. Brad's way at 1,300. We get 14. Sold 1,300. Who was the high bid there? Was it David? Okay.
Hey, Ben, question from online. Kathy Pierce wanted a bid on the Africa trip at the end there, and last year and the year before that, when we wanted more than one bidder, we had more than one trip we could offer. Can we still do that?
We can do that.
All right, 2,800 for Kathy Pierce, Africa trip.
Okay. Yeah, give Kathy a hand. That's great. Next item, organized by Richard Allen. It's brought to us by California Rotarian Joanna Nichols, who's a big supporter of sustainable Cambodia. This is 1 week in Indian Wells, California, in a condo overlooking the Santa Rosa and San Jacinto Mountains. Who'll give $1,000 to go? Who start out with $1,000? $1,000. Who give 1,000? Give 1,000. Give 1,000. Give one. Give 1,000. 1,000. Give 1,000. Give 1,000. Who give 500?
Brett Saunders online. Brett Saunders, 500.
500. Now 600. 500. I'm gonna get 600. 500. I'm gonna get 600. 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 Now 700. I'm gonna get 700. I'm gonna get 700. I'm gonna get 700. I'm gonna get 7. That's 600. I'm gonna get 700. I'm gonna get 700. I'm gonna get 700. I'm gonna get 700. I'm gonna get 7. Now 800. I'm gonna get 800. I'm gonna get 800. I'm gonna get 800. 800. I'm gonna get 800. That's 700. I'm gonna get 800. I'm gonna get 800. I'm gonna get 800. I'm gonna get 800. 700. I'm gonna give 800. I'm at 700. I'm gonna get 800. He's out, Brandon. 800. I'm gonna get 800. I'm at 700. I'm gonna get 800. 700. I'm gonna get 800. 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 700. I'm gonna give 800. 700. I'm gonna give 800. 800. 800. Sold 700. Who? Is that your way, Brad? Okay. How about a week at Crescent Beach? Dr. Greg Bailey has donated this 3-bedroom condo that sleeps 6 adults or 26 high school students. I've seen that happen before. We're not advocating that, but all right. The dates, valid dates are September 9th through December the 16th next year. Excludes the weekend of Thanksgiving. Thank you. Who'll give 2,000 to go? 2,000 to go. Nice condo unit over at St. Augustine Beach, Crescent Beach. One and the same. Who'll give 1,000 to go? 1,000 to go. Who'll give 1,000? Give 1,000. I didn't hear you, Dave. The beginning between September 9th and December the 16th, with the exclusion of Thanksgiving weekend. Thanksgiving weekend is not in there. Any other times between September 9th and December 16th. Who'll give 1,000 to go? Who'll give 1,000? Give 1,000. No, give 1,000. 1,000. Give 1,000. 1,000. Thank you. Now 12 and a half. I'm at 1,000. Get 12 and a half. To 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 get 12 and a half. I'm at 1,000. I'm going to get 12 and a half. 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 12 and a half. To get 12 and a half. 1,000. We give 12 and a half. 1,000. Give 12 and a half. Anyone want to give 11? 1,100? 1,100? 1,000 give 1,100. Thank you, Shane. Now 1,200. 1,200. It's your turn, Pete. 1,200. Pete, it's only 100 more. Yes, I did finish Waldo Elementary. Well, I say I finished. They were finished with me and they kicked me out of school. So, sold to Shane for $1,100. Pete, you want to be a backup bidder on that for a 2-bedroom place? No? Okay. Next item, we have a water ski and tubing event, a party for up to 15 people and yourself. It says 15 of your favorite people. Don't think you'd want to take anybody else. You get to spend a wonderful day on Lake Geneva with up to 15 of your family and friends. This includes lunch, organized by Billy Dodd. He'll give $1,000 to go for 15 people and plus yourself. Who'll give $1,000 to go? Who'll give $500 to go? 500 to give 500 to give 500 to give 500. Start them out at $500. 500 to give 500 to give 500. 500. We'll give 400. Anybody give $300? Anybody want to learn to ski? Maybe we start there. I need a refresher course, I can tell you that. Who? Yeah. Billy, what time of year would this be available? Where's Billy? Oh, there's Billy. Oh, you. Come up, please.
They do this for church groups, wounded veterans, underprivileged children. So I challenge you to maybe give a gift that gives back, or bring your family and come hang out. The dates are at your discretion. Lake Geneva's in Keystone. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we have opening bid at $500. Thank you. Now 600. 500, I'm gonna get 600. At 500, I'm gonna get 600, 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 I'm gonna get 600. I'm at 5, I'm gonna get 600. 5, I'm gonna get 600. At 5, I'm gonna get 600, I'm gonna get 600, I'm gonna get 600. 5, I'm gonna get 600. Anyone else? So, Helen, 500, thank you. Okay. Next item is pearl necklace from Hyderabad, India, donated by Aquila Kudus and the Kajai Foundation. Pearls have been coveted for centuries. These pearls have been, and they would go really nice with my low-key outfit here. So you can bid them off and donate them, and I'll wear them. How about that? I ain't too proud. Okay. We need a starting bid. Who'll give 500? 500. I have 500 starting. Now 600. 500. I'm gonna get 600. 500. 600. Now 700. I'm gonna get 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 700. 700. I'm gonna get 700. Craig, would you get 700? I'm at 600. I'm gonna get 700. 600. I'm gonna get 700. 600. I'm gonna get 700. I'm gonna get 700. I'm gonna get 7. 600. I'm gonna get 7. 600. I'm gonna get 7. 7. Thank you. Now 8. 800. I'm gonna get 800. 8. Now 9. 9. 9. I'm gonna get 900. I'm gonna get 900. I'm gonna get 9. 800, we get 900, 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 I'm gonna get 900, we 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 get 9. 800, we get 900, we get 9. 800, we get 9. 800, we get 9. 800, we get 9. 800, we get 9. You wanna give 9, Craig? Sold, $800. And the last live auction item is organized by Nancy Hart, who's going to come up here. Have you ever experienced a fox hunt? Well, Nancy, come on up to the microphone, please.
We'll start with a glass of port. It's called a stirrup cup, and we are port snobs. You will have a choice of ports, whether you like ruby or tawny. Some of them are 10 years, some of them are 20 years. We are port snobs. Then we'll invite you to join a tally-ho wagon where you'll be safe and sound. Unless we bump over some bumps, your head could hit the top of the thing. And we'll take you cross country, and you'll be able to see the hounds, the riders, and there is no fox. The quarry is dog cookies. And the hounds are trained to follow the scent of anisette, which we buy at the liquor store. If we do this right, no animals or humans are harmed during the course of the sport. But it's a lot of fun to watch, and it's pretty dangerous, so we'll keep you safe in a tally-ho wagon. Afterwards, we have tea, which is brunch. And if you come to one of the hunts that's at our master's home in Rochelle, Florida, you will be given the opportunity to tour the kennels and the mansion. It is a Downton Abbey-esque mansion right here in Rochelle, Florida. So join us. And I have in my pocket all the dates. It's pretty much every Saturday between now and the middle of March. And if you can't get it done this year, we start again in October next year. Tally-ho, come with us.
All right, Nancy. We'll start out at $1,000. Is this, Nancy, how many people is this for? 2 people, okay. All right. Who'll give 1,000 to go? Who'll give 500 to go? 500, thank you. Now 600, 600, now 700, now 700, now 800, now 800, now 800, we get 800, we get 800, we get 800, now 900, we get 900, we get 900, we get 900, now $1,000. 900, get 1,000, go 1,000, now 1,100, 1,000, 1,100, 1,000, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 11, now 1,200, we get 12. 1,100, we get 1,200, we get 1,200, we get 1,200, 1,200, now 13, we get 13, we get 13, we get 13, we get 13, now 14. 13, we get 1,400, we get 14, 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 14, 14. Your turn again. It's 14, we get 14, we get 14, we get 14. I'm at 13, we get 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. You want to get 14? Now 15? Now 15? It's your turn again, Jay. 15. 1,500, we get 15, 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 we get 15. Why not? Don't you love a guy like that? You gotta love him. 15, now 16. 15, now 16. 15, now 1,600, we get 1,600, we get 16, we get 16. 15, we get 16. 16. I have sell it twice. How about, okay, we'll back it up. Pat, you were 14. Were you 14 and Jay at 14? Each one of you can buy one. Okay, is that good? Yeah, thank you, Nancy. Well, I told I was going to need to finish on time or they were going to fire me from doing this again. So we have finished on time. Thank you very much for your participation.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Brad. Take a bow. Take a bow.
We did. Want to grab a card?
Everybody, this is such a great day. I wanted to give you a little background on this amazing board where Dana is. We have a graduate of SC who went on to university who leads the whole sponsorship program for us. She is source on helping you know our children and their life experiences and their families and everything. She, Asichu is her name, has selected 15 special 3rd and 4th graders for sponsorships for today's event. And we have introduction cards for all of them. They're quoted on what's important to them. They're absolutely precious. We would be thrilled if you would drop by to see us at the sponsorship board. As at the end of the day, it would just mean everything for these kids to have sponsors. And Julie's going to tell you about that part. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, Julie said, of all the things, remember, when the children understand that they belong to a family anywhere in the world, that means so much to them. They're interested in where is Florida? Where is Washington? What country, what does it mean? And all of a sudden, this big world becomes real to them, and they'll write you back and they'll tell you their stories with help and translation. It's a very beautiful. Mike Pellet, I see you nodding your head. We've got sponsors all through the room. Thank you all for that. So I do hope you'll come over and just at least give a wink to these kids and think about sponsoring them. Thank you.
You know, I'd also like to ask everybody that was on the committee, everybody that contributed, everybody that donated something to this, and everybody that bid on something today, if you would stand up and give yourselves a hand. The committee completely knocked it out on this. I mean, they've worked so hard for so long. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And Elena and Jenny, of course, are over there plastered to their table, tallying up everything. So thank you to them. Elena's incredibly remarkable, organizes this whole thing. It's a real blessing. It's a real blessing to be able to be part of this, to be part of this club, to be part of everything this club does. And just thank you for the gift that you have created today. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to our illustrious president.
Thank you, Richard. And thank you all to the Sustainable Cambodia team that Elena is over there with Jenny. So if you check the tables and see if you were the winning bid on the silent auction items, there's a piece of paper that says who's the winner and how much it went for, and then take that up to Jenny and Elena, and they will check you out. And so we're doing good on time, so you should be able to get out by 1 o'clock, hopefully not too much of a backlog there. Lastly, I want to leave you with, we will be at next week's meeting. I'm real excited. We're going to be having Steve Knoll. He's the professor of history at the University of Florida, who's written a book or brought together a compilation of writings of Bob Graham and David Colburn, and that will be next week. It's called Writing for the Public Good. So please plan to attend for that. And with that, I think we're adjourned.